Hey everybody, it's Frank Elliott. It's time for another Frankly Speaking, and today's episode is about true friendship and how to be a true friend and keep and maintain true friends. So, the show begins right now. Hey everybody, welcome to Frankly Speaking, and today's video is about true friendship. So first off, let's define what a true friend is. A true friend is somebody who loves you or cares for you unconditionally, no matter what happens. Look, people are going to disagree from time to time, and it always takes two people to disagree, at minimum. One person can't disagree with yourself. That would be ridiculous. So, it has to be two or more people in disagreement to have a disagreement. That being said, a true friend is not somebody that turns their back on you or treats you like dirt just because they disagree with a decision you made or something that you have said or done. A true friend wants to talk through it. A true friend is going to hear your side of the story no matter what, even if it hurts, even if that person did something that you feel on the onset was against you or not to in your favor. Maybe you should hear them out because there may be a reason behind it that you need to know about. Or maybe their reasoning was sound and it's a viewpoint that maybe you didn't consider at the time. A true friend is never somebody who is a friend of convenience. What I mean by that is a true friend isn't just your friend when it's convenient for them or when you're in agreement with them. A true friend is always your friend and always cordial to you, even when they're upset with you. That's the difference between a true friend and somebody that's only your friend when it's convenient or when it benefits them. So, before we go any further, I want you to make sure that you like and subscribe and click that notification bell down below. And don't forget to tell your friends. October's contest is bigger because in September we had a contest, get me 10 new subscribers that tell me your name in the comments section, and you get put in for a drawing. Well, we didn't have anybody hit that 10. So instead of a $5 McDonald's gift card, now we're going to $10 gift card from McDonald's. That's right, we're going to give you a $10 gift card from McDonald's if you get 10 new subscribers for me and have them comment that you're the one that sent them. All right, let's get back to this. So, a true friend, my mom used to say, countless times she told me, if you can fill one hand, all 5 fingers, when you count your true friends in life, you should count yourself lucky. Because let's face it, most people are only in it for when it benefits them. And I hate to sound cynical or pessimistic or whatever the case may be, but reality is most people are only your friend because it fits their narrative or their needs for the moment, or you fill the void for right now. It's like any kind of relationship, really. People are in it for what's best for them. And when you're no longer what's best for them, if you have a moment where, well, you made a bad choice, or if you did or said something that they don't like, they just cut you out of their life. They'll unfriend you on Facebook, they'll quit following you, they'll block you on their phone, all that stuff, which is childish in the end. If you're my friend, you're my friend. If you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. And listen, I've had many a times where people have talked to me like a pile of dog dirt, or have treated me or done something that has really hurt my feelings or offended me, and I've not unfriended them. I might have said, that really hurt. Why did you do that? I want to know why. I want to know, what did I do to deserve that? Or was it something that I did that caused it? Or was it something somebody else said that made you take that action or take that comment with me? At the end of the day, you should hear the person out that you're in disagreement with, because you might find out that really you're the one that's wrong. Now, that doesn't always mean that that's going to be the case, but there's always two sides, and yours is only part of it. No matter how you spin it, they may have a different version of the story that could benefit you or could enlighten you on the situation. Now, I will say the friends that say they're sorry and never fix the situation, like they never better the situation, they're not sorry. They're just manipulating you to keep you in the hook, as they say it. So be careful. Make sure you choose your friends wisely. And look, having a ton of friends, I have almost 1,000 friends on Facebook between my two accounts, over 1,000 really between my two accounts, and I probably only talk to a handful of them on a regular basis. Now that doesn't mean those people aren't my friends, but are they my go-to friends? I guess you would say go-to friend, or your normal best friends, I guess would be the way you would say it. The best friends that you hang out with and communicate with frequently. I mean, when you have 1,000 of them, you're not going to be able to communicate with all those people frequently. They may be friends from high school, friends from junior high, college, from past workplaces, and you may still care about those people and you may still be friends with them, but just keeping in touch is difficult because the schedules are different. If you moved away and they don't see you often, so you're kind of out of sight, out of mind, just like they are with you. I have friends from Pittsburgh that I haven't really talked to since I moved back to Ohio in 2012. That doesn't mean they're any less my friend, or doesn't mean that I don't care about them. It just means that I don't see them often, so it's kind of like they're out of my mind because I don't see them. That doesn't mean I don't care for them. But a true friend, is someone that no matter what, you keep in touch with. There's somebody. There are people in my life that I have moved away from, for job or college or whatever. I've moved away from that community, and I still talk to them frequently. There are people in my life that will always be there no matter what, and these are people that I trust and can count on when I need somebody to talk to. Sometimes when you need people the most, including those great friends of yours, they just don't have time to hear it, or they don't have time to help. And I'm not saying that you should base your friendship on whether or not they can help you or hear you ramble about things. But if you call a friend and say, look, I really need somebody to talk to, I'm really struggling here, no matter what it is, they should at least be willing to hear you out, right? Sorry, I had to restart there. I had a little glitch in the matrix. So what I was saying is, a true friend is going to at least listen to you and see if there's anything they can do to help. And like I said, sometimes you just need a pair of ears to hear you out. Sometimes people just need to talk things through. I'm that kind of person. I just need to say it out loud so that I can really decide what's the best scenario for me. That doesn't mean I need input. Sometimes I just need to hear me say it. And sometimes I talk myself in or out of things based on that. So sometimes having a friend around or somebody that you can really trust around can really help somebody make important decisions. Either way, a true friend is somebody that you can trust, you can count on, and if you do need help moving that refrigerator, they're willing to give you a hand. And they're not saying, oh, I'm not available that day before you even ask them what day they're available. I've had people before I was moving and I said, hey, anybody willing to help me move? And I had people say, well, I'm busy that day. And I go, I didn't tell you what day. I guess you're never busy or never available. So I just found that interesting. So anyway, let's get on to today's sponsor, and it's actually me. I'm sponsoring my own video. You should check out my new puzzle books. I've got mazes, and I've got Sudoku books and word searches, all on Amazon at f.e.puzzlebooks. No, just FE Puzzle Books. It's on Amazon.com. So make sure you check that out. I have a bunch of different books on there that are puzzle books, word searches, Sudoku, mazes. I'm working on a couple of crossword puzzles and some other fun little things. So check that out. I've also got some other books coming out that I'm working on about music and education and stuff like that that may be of interest. And we got some more videos coming in. I got some modeling videos where I'm building some models in front of the camera, so you can check that out, and so on and so forth. So FE Puzzle Books, and I'm really out of time. That's really all I wanted to say today. I wanted to tell you to be a true friend so you can have true friends, and don't get discouraged when other people drop the ball. You're always going to have that in life, and it happens more frequently than it doesn't, and it's unfortunate. But pick yourself up and cling on to those friends. Not cling on to those friends. That's not a good thing either. But keep a hold of those good friends that you can really count on and trust when you need somebody the most. Whether it's an ear, a shoulder to cry on, somebody help move a refrigerator, somebody take you to the hospital if you're a single person, or pick you up from the hospital or the airport or whatever, or dog sit, cat sit, house sit if you need it and they're able. People like that, but also show gratitude when they do help you out. Do something nice for them, take them to dinner, send them a gift or something like that. Always, always, always reciprocate in kind, so that you can maintain that friendship, okay? And remember that true friendship is a two-way street. Even I need to be reminded that from time to time. If you're a true friend, communicate both ways. The phone dials both directions, and email works both ways, and so does snail mail. So be a friend, be healthy. I can't talk anymore. I'm done. I've had enough. So be a true friend, be happy, be healthy, be safe, and get out of here.